So explain what you did, Em.
Um, I needed a visual representation of the images that have been moving through my mind organically to process kind of what's been going on in my head. So the scorpions have been this repetitive practice that I've had throughout the semester where I started with I essentially tried to print as many as I physically could before this exhibition. So about 20 of these takes on average like 24 hours if I'm gonna go to like the middle, but obviously smaller ones took less time and so I was able to print a lot off. But initially I was planning on something a little darker. And I think I took this in a direction that just ended up being like soft while complicated. And it ended up being a much darker piece than I really thought I was going to do.
Which was right?
Than what I thought I was going to do. I started out with this idea that I was going to make a tunnel and a coffin. And I was gonna three-dimensionally scan the live scorpion, which I tried to get off of Amazon, or not a live scorpion, like a physical scorpion. I wasn't about to like kill a scorpion.
Formerly,
to be clear, I'm not an asshole.
Right. A deceased scorpion.
I did end up making a little bit of an ass of myself because I bought some taxidermy on Amazon, and I was like able to hit 2-day shipping, so I had no idea where it was coming from, but because of that, I assumed it was somewhere like in the US, and maybe like a vintage shop. Turned out I had ordered something from fucking Thailand, which was obnoxious. But like, I was like, okay, like it's coming, like the resources it would take to return it would probably be like its own kind of god, so like it's probably not worth returning at that point. Like I'll incorporate that materiality into my piece and try to talk about like how I fucked up and then incorporate the issue into it. Fast forward to like a couple of months it takes for this, and like I also like I'm working fast to make this happen because I want to do something of larger scale. I like order it with like a couple of other things in it while like barely thinking about it, and it like had like a bat in it, and like Mom looked up all of the reasons that that's not like super kosher,
But this is beautiful, Em.
yeah. I just think that the origin of it like is kind of important, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I ended up making a piece partially about the absence of that reality.
Mm-hmm.
And like kind of like stretching this material to find it. And so that's why the piece is called Genesis, is it's like coming out of an absence, but at the same time like obviously having a presence, like it's fucking ethereal. And then like obviously like also I haven't really thought through this imagery. I really just did it. Like this entire project has ended up being stream of consciousness because like when I'm editing in Photoshop, I'm like taking these balls, I'm isolating them, I'm drawing in what I want their like, volume to be, and then I'm multiplying them on separate layers, and like choosing what shape to make it. Like I could turn this into a fucking snake if I wanted to, because I have these textures isolated and I can repeat them to whatever I want. Which is how I end up practically like drawing with these kinds of textures. which has like opened up my mind. I'm trying to learn how to turn them into individual brushes. I tried to do that for a separate project and had some issues that I'm going to work out the kinks of before I graduate. But yeah, and then I've been thinking a lot about how NASA actually succeeded in taking a picture of a black hole recently.
Right.
And they had that image, and the people up in the imaging center were fucking awesome, by the way. Like, they're the reasons I was able to pull this off. It's like, they're the one who taught me how to use the like larger scale printers. They're the ones who taught me how to 3D print. They're the ones who let me 3D print the entire semester. Like, I was constantly using the like main 2 3D printers of the thing. And like, I think that ended up being okay because people weren't really
Somebody yelled at you, huh?
yeah, it's like no one was like sitting there tapping their foot, you know?
Right.
And like I did have like gaps in between that I did very intentionally. But yeah, oh my god, the material research on this ended up being ridiculous. I started out thinking that this would be kind of like a class year creation.
Mhm.
Honestly, last semester I was thinking like some kind of enclosure, which obviously like kept its form to an extent. I was thinking I might actually stretch this piece by thinking about some kind of like hammock formation. Like, you know those like metal poles that like go around and then there's like an underneath system to
Yeah.
support it.
I think I understand that.
I'm betting I could build one of those, which I might be able to do before I leave Smith.
Yeah.
That way you could actually have a space like hooked up to a hammock where you're just hanging in this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That would be great.
Especially after I stop at the dispensary on the outside of town.
Which,
It would be totally great. Is this nylon or is this cloth?
this is unbleached muslin, which I actually left an aspect of the work that I wanted people to feel free to touch, which is this piece. Because it's just the actual unbleached muslin when it hasn't been filtered. Which I also intentionally left the print, like what these scorpions look like before I cut them out, because I wanted to highlight the form of creation. And so these are like kind of coming into existence.
Right, which also sort of makes me think of a cervix.
Yes.
I have to say these scorpions also were partially inspired by Mona, which I'm a little embarrassed to admit every time.
Why?
But because they're a Scorpio and they like really, which now that I'm looking at it, these lights look like stars, and like I'm really excited to show them this piece.
Absolutely.
I don't think you should be embarrassed by that at all, honestly.
Yeah.
You're entitled to have a muse, you know?
Also, like, they were the one who recently told me that I should, like, maybe think about pink more. Just, like, because, like, I've always had kind of a rejection of it because of gender.
Right.
Because, like, it's always felt like something that I was, like, supposed to identify with that I just couldn't because of how it was presented to me.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's a good color. And, like, Eli loves it.
It's true.
So like, he's the gender bendiest cis dude I know.
A good way to describe your brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first time I met him, he was wearing Iron Pants, so I said, this is a different fashion sense from what I understood, but okay.
All right.